How do you deal with life? And so this leads into what a lot of you all kind of ask, like generally ask, was the questions of like how I started climbing and like what climbing means to me and all that kind of stuff. So I started climbing when I was 11. That was about 8 years ago or so. I started because of a Groupon. So Groupon did it. Groupon got me hooked, Yeah, so my dad had a Groupon for a month pass at Stoneworks Climbing Gym. And so we went and we started climbing a little bit more, and then I liked it, so we climbed more and more. And like prior to this, like no one in my family climbs or anything like that. Like I didn't even really know like climbing or like climbing competitions or anything like even existed. Like I played a bunch of sports. Like I did like the basic sports like baseball, basketball, soccer. I wrestled for a bit. I did gymnastics a long time ago. Like I've done all those kind of things, and like baseball was definitely a big stuff, like big sport prior. But then, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. But so then after we were climbing, like for a month or so, so some people on the climbing team came up to me and they're like, "Hey, you're pretty good. You should join the climbing team." And I was like, wait, what? There's a climbing team? And then so right after that, I joined the team, the Stoneworks climbing team. And ever since then, like I'm pretty sure that was like the same year that I started. Like ever since then, I've been competing. I've always been into bouldering more. Even though I was into bouldering more, I would do both bouldering season, which was in the fall, and then like rope season, which is in like the springtime. And I would do competitions all around Oregon, sometimes in Washington, depending like where regionals was, divisionals. In 2016, I was regional champ. That was definitely a big moment for me. And then this past year, this was my last season being a part of the Youth USA Climbing. Since I turned 19, I can't be a part of it anymore. I've actually finally reached my goal of making it to nationals. Like that was literally my whole goal ever since I started climbing. Like ever since I started competing and things like that, like, okay, gotta make it to nationals, Like it's not too tough to make it to regionals because it just goes off of like the number of competitions you attend and then you make it to regionals. So like I would make it to regionals, but then I didn't make it to divisionals, or I'd make it to divisionals and then I just do really poorly and not make it. And then so I finally made it to nationals, and I was really, really happy about that and really grateful for the opportunity. Yeah, so kind of how I deal with life is with climbing. Like honestly, like climbing means so much more than me than just like tugging on plastic, tugging on rocks. Like yes, there's that physical aspect that I love. Like this is gonna sound weird, but I love just like feeling the tension of just holding yourself on the wall and like yelling, like hitting a hold and just yelling, like pushing yourself past your limits to try and accomplish this route or like this thing. But so much of it is like mental for me. Anytime I was going through whatever tough things, like school related, life related, like just regular life related, climbing was always a way for me to kind of get away from all that. So like that's how, like it would just clear my mind. Like when I go and climb, all I think about is rock climbing, like nothing else. Like it just, like I could have a super stressful day at school and I go climbing and I just have fun. I don't think about anything except the holds that I'm grabbing onto. And that just really helped. That really helps me just kind of just get away from everything, So like I encourage you to find something that you enjoy doing, that you can have that feeling of when you're doing it, all you feel is like like release. All you feel is like calm, right? Like there's different, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but